Well, I went to a baseball game and a highlight match broke out. Some players from the local Fronton about to put on an exhibition before the Mets and the Braves. Tom Glavine will be doing the pitching for the Braves. Bobby Jones for the Mets. We'll have it for you on Fox Sports South. Back on the Honda pregame report, Braves report. I'm Dave Cohen, and we're getting set for the Braves and the New York Mets. You may be wondering what the view is going to be like from your seat in New Turner Field, and some of the players are wondering what it'll be like from their perspective. Let's take, for instance, tonight's starting pitcher, Tom Glavine. We asked him what he's thinking about in terms of Turner Field.
You know, there's no question there's going to be a getting used to factor. I mean, you got new surroundings, and between the mound and the seats being closer to the stadium, I mean, everything kind of comes into play, and it's going to take a few times to get out there and become familiar with the surroundings and really see how much of an effect it is or isn't going to have.
Hi, I'm Janet Marie Smith, Braves Vice President of Planning and Development. Welcome back. We'd like to give you a quick tour of the Braves clubhouse from a player's perspective. This is their workplace. Let me show you around. These have all been thought of in terms of the player's perspective about a workplace, what makes this work for them. We've given a lot of thought to the shower rooms, the drying areas, the flooring. There's been a lounge created for families just outside the clubhouse so that they're not just hanging out in the hallways. And then, of course, there are things like the weight room, which is very much a part of a player's training today, and the training room itself, which is very much a part of the therapy, and all of the different kind of whirlpools and saunas and jacuzzis that are a part of sort of the basic way that a player gets their body in shape. As a bit of an amenity, Stan Kasten offered to put a putting green in if they won the series in '95, so here we have it. So there's some wonderful things down here for them, and perhaps the most important of those is the democracy with which we've thought of this. John Schuerholz was very eager to try and set up a locker room that accommodated the number of lockers we needed but didn't lose its intimacy. And thus we have sort of the keyhole configuration to try and keep it as tight as possible and yet still have the requisite number of lockers in here.
Well, that was just a terrific tour, a deluxe tour of New Turner Field, and our thanks, heartfelt thanks go out to Janet Marie Smith, the Vice President for Development at New Turner Field, and the entire Braves organization for allowing us to show you what's in store at Turner Field. And also special kudos to the head groundskeeper there at Turner Field, Ed Mangan, who's done a magnificent job in getting that field ready for baseball. It's just 5 days before the opening of New Turner Field, and boy, that should be exciting when the Yankees and the Braves meet next Saturday in the first of two exhibition games. More to come on the Honda Braves Report as Tom Glavine gets ready to pitch tonight against the New York Mets. Tom Stinson joins me right after